on, so is this on?
The women's evolution is about the future. This represents that.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
The Slam Burglar.
The Slam Burglar, eh?
Yeah, the Slam Burglar.
Yeah?
He's here. He's wearing headphones.
Why?
Because it gives a good sound.
It does.
I kind of like it.
We should have worn headphones the whole time.
The entire time.
Even when we don't have someone on the phone.
Yeah, absolutely.
But in this case...
Wait, what?
We do have someone on the phone.
Uh-oh.
You know why?
Why?
Because... Where in the world is Joe Pisano?
Where in the world is
Joe Pisano? Hello?
I am in Columbia, South Carolina, baby.
Flair country. No, wait, that's North Carolina.
Close enough.
Somebody's country.
Because Charlotte is so close to here, it comes up in conversation all the time at corporate. And every single time, and you think I'm joking, I'm not. Every single time someone says Charlotte or mentions Charlotte, I just go, woo.
Charlotte!
I don't know I think my boss caught it once because he's such a huge wrestling fan, Michael Dorrington, if you're listening.
Yeah.
I think once he caught it and he kind of looked at me and laughed. But
that's awesome.
yeah, anytime. And in my head, when someone goes, yeah, so when we're in Charlotte next time, we'll bring these. And whenever I hear Charlotte, I'm on my head, I'm going, Charlotte! Woo! Like that.
What are you doing, nut job?
What are you doing, nut job?
Yeah.
I am in tears when you guys were calling my name, baby. Oh, so good.
Oh yeah. So
weren't they in Charlotte when the Horsemen came back to WCW after like NWO was so big, and then like Arn Anderson brought out Benoit and Malenko and McMichael, and he's like, that's the Horseman. He goes, oh, wait, I forgot. I've been hitting the head too many times. There's another Horseman. Bring down Ric Flair. And he comes out and he's just bawling.
My God, King. There's another Horseman. Mamma mia.
They're just losing their mind. Like, they're losing their mind, and Flair's just crying his eyes out as he always does.
Of course he is.
I've been backstage crying for days.
I've been crying for days. That's awesome.
Thinking about this moment with you guys right now, baby.
Awesome.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
So, that is so good, but you know what wasn't so good?
Raw?
Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
Awful.
Jesus.
Hey guys, I'd like to congratulate both of you. The show gets to go on for another 10 years after Raw.
Basically.
Oh,
Because
no.
It was all kinds of wrong.
Yeah.
Wrong. There was one good thing. One good thing, that Ambrose and Rollins will probably win the tag titles at SummerSlam.
Yeah, exactly.
And the genesis of that was basically at Raw this past Monday.
Right.
That's it.
I don't know.
That's
We had another rumor confirmation on Raw, basically.
What?
For the Jason Jordan and the Miz.
That's true. Yeah. We'll get to that.
All right,
Oh,
we'll get
good
to that
God.
for sure.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
No, really,
God.
like if Rollins and Ambrose aren't going to be fighting for the Universal Championship, like this is the only other acceptable thing that they could do.
Yeah, just
it's
ask
like
Cesaro and Sheamus.
Well, it's like when Shawn Michaels and Triple H reformed DX and became the tag champions, you know? Like that's the only other direction you could go.
Yeah.
Cuz they should always be in the main title picture.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So,
yeah. And it's okay, because if you can't give them straps right now, like individually, then hell, give them the damn tag team titles. They'll be great with them.
Might as well.
Great.
Yes.
Better than Cesaro.
Absolutely.
And Ambrose has never had it, right?
No, he'll be a Grand Slam champion once he wins it at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Only him and Michaels. No, I know.
That's it.
And like 30 other people now.
Yeah.
It used to be a special
Shawn Michaels
thing.
was the first guy that ever did it.
Right.
Yes.
Well, because he invented the term, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a Grand Slam. What does that mean? I want all four.
Yeah.
So before we get into Raw real quick, I just want to do a little fact check that we normally do. But remember how I told you guys last week how I was watching Survivor Series in '97 and they all came out like one Survivor Series team came out to Kurt Angle's music.
Yes.
So I had about 20 people like tweet me or message me saying, actually the Patriot had that music before Kurt Angle. So
yeah,
I didn't remember that though.
No.
But wasn't the Patriot Hulk Hogan in a mask?
No.
No, you're thinking of Mr. America.
That's Mr. America.
I know.
He had a much more clever name.
Yeah. I don't think we ever found out who the Patriot was. He was very short-lived.
Right.
Very short-lived.
No, he was. Yeah, he was. I remember liking him when he first came out. But Jim Cornette on that You Shoot thing, like he talks about how they buried the Patriot and how pissed off he was about that.
It was probably Kurt Angle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, so speaking of Kurt Angle, he kicks off Monday Night Raw in his hometown of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Yeah.
You suck. Yes, all right. I love you so much.
Oh, I love this town.
Suck my dick.
You suck.
You suck my fat cock. Yeah, if there's any town that wouldn't do it, it would be Pittsburgh. And even they were like, fuck it. You suck my fat cock. You suck.
Yeah.
Hey, did you guys change the lyrics? No, we didn't.
So Kurt announces the lineup for the night, and he tells everyone that it's the 21st anniversary of when he won a gold medal with a broken freaking neck.
Oh.
In case you forgot.
So
then he
That was pretty cool.
Then he starts to leave. Like, he starts to leave the ring, which this segment would have been so pointless if it ended here.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was a setup for Lesnar.
Hey, guys, welcome to Raw. Hey, remember when I won my gold medal, 21 years ago, which isn't even like a significant thing? Like, it's not 20 years ago, it's 21 years ago.
All right, thanks. Good night.
All right, bye. Hey, this show's going to be awesome.
He also re-announced the SummerSlam match.
Right, yeah. He announced it as if, like, it's the first time we're hearing it.
First time we're hearing it,
I didn't understand that. I was like, what? It made no sense to me. So he starts to leave, but then Brock Lesnar's music hits, and he and Heyman head to the ring. And as far as we know, apparently he actually wasn't advertised for...
Yeah, I don't think I saw anything about it.
Yeah.
He couldn't have been because Cole said, like, we weren't expecting this.
Right, yeah.
If he was all over advertisements, that comment wouldn't have made sense.
Yeah.
And McMahon would have not allowed it to come out of his mouth.
Yeah. So Heyman complains that Kurt put Lesnar in a fatal four-way match at SummerSlam so that he will lose the Universal Championship. And then he threatens that he and Brock will leave the WWE if he loses at SummerSlam.
Please? Can this happen?
Well,
is that a thing?
Yeah, but like what? Like leave? Like you mean like don't wrestle since WrestleMania?
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point.
It's like, Paul, you already left.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're gonna stay. So
wait. Lesnar leaves. Lesnar's gonna leave either way. If he retains or doesn't retain, he's leaving.
Yeah.
He's gone. Until at least Survivor Series.
At least.
That's the swerve. We're gone either way.
Yeah.
Right. But maybe they're playing into this because of the whole John Jones thing. Like, I don't know. Eric, did you watch UFC?
I only watch real sports, like pro wrestling.
Okay, yeah, exactly. So John Jones made his triumphant return, won his match, won his title back, and then at the end of the night, right after he won, he challenged Brock Lesnar. He says, "Hey, Brock, if you want to know what it's like to get your ass kicked by someone 40 pounds lighter than you, meet me in the octagon," which was awesome. It was just a cool ass moment at the end of the UFC.
I thought he lost because all the memes of him like crying, like.
John Jones?
No, the other guy was crying.
The other guy
was crying.
Yeah,
okay. I don't know who these guys are, really. So.
Yeah.
Well, John Jones is like one of the best UFC fighters ever.
John Jones is the Martian Manhunter from the Justice League. Like I don't know your John Jones. My John Jones is an alien. So
all right.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry for nerding it up there, guys.
But obviously it seems like that fight's inevitable at some point.
Oh, of course.
So
I mean look, if UFC was fake, it's inevitable. At this point, they're going to try to make it happen. But if John Jones people were smart, they would say, "You've got go nowhere near this guy."
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like it would be. Look,
but again, he'll make so much money for it, though.
Oh, he will. And of course, Vince would get a cut of it because
maybe I don't know about that.
Well,
maybe.
How long do they want to put this match off?
Yeah.
Because Brock Lesnar's stuck until...
No, but Vince didn't get a cut of his last fight last year, and Brock was still under contract.
Oh, really?
No, they just
I figured he would have.
No, they just like promoted the pay-per-view like in a commercial. Like they promoted SummerSlam.
Oh.
It was like right before SummerSlam. So that's all they're getting.
Yeah.
Like UFC's not getting anything for this Mayweather fight, really. They're just getting cross-promotion.
Oh, yeah.
McGregor's getting all the money.
Yeah, basically.
So,
yeah.
But again, it's a huge commercial for UFC. But, you know, I guess they're trying to get the Mayweather fans to go to UFC. I don't know. I don't know if Mayweather fans are the UFC type, the ones that... Because, you know, Mayweather fans just like to see jab, jab, run away. So,
yeah.
You know.
That's what he's known for, right?
Yeah. Exactly. So anyways, back to wrestling, you know, the real sport, like Eric said.
Yes.
You know it.
So yeah, the first matchup we have for Raw, we have the Hardy Boys versus Gallows and Anderson with the Revival on commentary. And I guess Gallows and Anderson are back to being heels.
Sure. Yeah.
Since their one night face turn last week.
Test the waters, be a face for one night only.
Right.
Yeah. It was a face tease. It wasn't a face turn.
Hey, Washington, D.C., huh?
Hey, how about this city? Next week, fuck your city.
Yeah, exactly.
This ain't no Washington, D.C.
What are you guys, a bunch of politicians around here?
Yeah.
A bunch of political nerds.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Oh, God.
That's what they said.
That's so bad. So anyways, Jeff pins Gallows for the win after hitting the Swanton Bomb. And after the match, all three tag teams brawl on the stage. And it ends with the Hardy Boys standing tall.
What? Sure. I don't understand where this is going.
Nowhere. Because I mean, spoiler alert, we already mentioned, but clearly it's going to be Ambrose and Rollins versus Sheamus and Cesaro at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
So what is this? What's the point of any of this?
Yeah.
No, it'll be a triple threat, right? A triple threat tag team.
For what?
Maybe like a TLC.
Or like all 5 teams?
No, but I mean, that would be a cool like triple threat.
But who though? The Hardys?
Match.
But why?
Like with the Hardys, though, or like which team?
No, he's talking about...
those 3 teams. Hardy, Gallows, Anderson, and...
Revival, yeah.
Oh, it's like whoever maybe wins becomes the number 1 contender or something?
No, because whoever loses the tag titles is going to get like a rematch for like 3 months.
But they could lose the next night on Raw, which will be Sheamus and Cesaro.
Yeah.
You know, like... So, you know, yeah, it's not a bad idea. SummerSlam is...
I just don't understand. There's so many SummerSlam matches right now. And so many bad SummerSlam matches right now.
I know.
That it's like there's no room for any good matches at this point.
I know.
No.
Seriously.
Jesus.
Seriously. Well, luckily SummerSlam is 6 hours with the pre-show.
Yeah.
So
it's an all-day event.
So there's plenty of room for this match.
It's a 12-hour show.
Yeah.
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 Oh boy. So anyways, next up, Renee Young interviews her hubby, Dean Ambrose.
Oh.
And it was
Hold on. When they've already like revealed that
Yes.
they're husband and wife, and Miz made fun of it. Why do they act like they're not at all?
Thank you. That's what I was.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
What the hell?
That's exactly what I was gonna say. So, but Renee, she talks to Dean, and the first thing she asks, and again, you know, I joked about this last week, like how emotional I felt when, you know, Rollins and Ambrose are like doing the whole tease, like, are they going to be best friends again? And it's like a bromance thing. They're playing it up so much because the first thing Renee says is, so Dean, are you and Seth Rollins getting back together?
Yeah.
I was like
Back
what?
together.
Back together.
I didn't realize they broke up.
Like what? That's not what you say when a friends, you know, like
when
aren't friends anymore.
Yeah, 2 friends like just stop being friends. You're not like, so
yeah.
Have you tried calling him?
But
maybe just send a text.
I mean, we've all had friends where like the friendship got ruined at some point, right? And you had to, but you never been like, oh yeah, me and Bobby broke up.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
And we're never getting back together.
Yeah. And then you get drunk and like 2 months later you call and you're like, I'm not finished with you.
And then it's like, you've seen Blades of Glory?
Yeah.
Where like Will Ferrell leaves an angry voicemail and then he's like, hey, yikes.
And then you get like a tattoo of them. Wolfpack.
Right. So, anyways, it's a little corny, but all right, you're playing up the bromance thing. I get it. Yeah. Even like I've got butterflies for Seth and Dean right now.
Jesus, who doesn't like a good bromance? You know,
exactly. Yeah. So Ambrose says, it feels like old times, and then Seth walks up and tells Dean, he was like, it was even like more like romantic. He's like, Ambrose, I heard what you said, and I agree with you, man. Last week was special. It was so great. And then Ambrose tells Rollins, look, I still don't trust you. I got burned by you once. It's not going to happen again. And then he walks away.
Yeah. He just needs to get the anger bang out. And then
he really does.
He'll be good.
Anger bang.
Exactly. Well, it was also funny, like, how you mentioned, how they're pretending like Dean and Renee don't even know each other.
Yeah.
Well, right. when Rollins walks up and he's like, oh, it was so special. And then Renee says, so you guys are getting back? And then Dean's like, hold on, shut the fuck up, bitch.
Listen.
Yeah.
He's like, hold on, shut up.
You don't know my fucking life, okay?
Yeah. What's Total Divas?
Yeah. Hey, what's for dinner tomorrow?
Yeah.
They're so big on, oh shit, it's out there. Now we got to go with it.
Yeah.
And they're not doing that at all here. So
right.
It's just weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did it with Rusev and Lana. Yeah. Like, well, fuck. She announced they're engaged. I guess we have to put them back together.
Yeah.
So,
but I know what we'll do. We'll put them back together, but we'll just have Lana lose every match when she becomes a wrestler. Because, everyone hates Lana.
Yeah.
We don't want to make money with Barbie.
I imagine they're going to acknowledge
like we used to.
John Cena and Nikki Bella being engaged too.
Right.
Which means we're going to have another power couple match at Survivor Series.
Oh God, no.
John Cena and Nikki Bella versus Mike and Maria Kanellis.
And Rusev and Lana and Mike or Miz and Maurice.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
just
fatal
all the couples.
four-way.
No, with although like
and Dean and Renee.
Yeah,
Dean
like
Renee with
like
Renee's debut.
Yeah, Dean and Renee
Sasha,
and John Cena and Nikki Bella are on the same team.
Yeah, and then Sasha Banks and her like
weird
costumer husband.
Or no, Dean, right? Because
Yeah.
in the comics, they're a couple.
Oh, yeah. Dean Ambrose.
And then they're about to ring this bell, King, for this crazy match. Wait a minute. That's Michelle McCool and The Undertaker.
That's gotta be The Undertaker?
And then they bill it as, that's the greatest man and woman team of all time out there.
Wait a minute. That's not Michelle McCool. That's Skeletor.
Yeah.
What the
She's
and
skinny.
when they're about to wrestle, my God, it's Sarah!
Oh, and it's DDP! DDP got together with Sarah. All that stalking paid off.
what a slobber knocker!
Book this match.
Please.
Book it. Book it now.
Book this match.
Oh, then we're also forgetting, obviously, time to play the game. Triple H and Stephanie.
What about Brock Lesnar and Sable?
Oh,
we can go forever.
Yes. Oh, God, no.
Oh, my God.
Macho Man and Elizabeth?
What?
Oh, too far.
Oh, shit.
I ruined it.
They're a special guest referee.
You ruined it.
Beyond the grave.
So, anyways, Raw is terrible, but the Seth and Dean bromance is my favorite thing on Raw by far.
Yeah.
So. Then we go to commercial break, but when we come back, Seth is walking backstage, and he's all upset because he didn't get back together with Dean.
They should have been playing the music from the Hulk TV show.
Yeah.
So Sheamus and Cesaro walk up and make fun of him. Seth gets pissed off and challenges one of them to a match, and Sheamus accepts.
No, way to go, fella.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, Seth, I'll lose to you.
Exactly. I mean, look, we've already seen this match at, on the Jetsons movie. I don't know why we have to see it again, but
why would we see it again?
So next up, we have Rich Swann, Cedric Alexander, and Akira Tozawa versus, that's not it, Daivari, Tony Nese, and TJP.
Hey,
for a what does this mean match?
Yeah, so let's flashback here for a second.
Yeah.
Remember a few months ago, whenever a cruiserweight match would come on, you would read it like the Micro Machine guy?
Yes.
What happened to that?
What happened to that? Let's just do this shit faster.
All right, so.
All right.
So Daivari hurts Tozawa's already injured shoulder again, so Titus tries to convince him to stop the match, but Tozawa's an idiot. He doesn't want to stop the match, but Tozawa ends up winning by hitting the senton bomb on TJP and pinning him for the win. So maybe they're setting this whole thing up so that Tozawa's like a really tough guy because he has an injured shoulder, but he still wins matches, so that maybe he can actually beat Neville at SummerSlam.
Sure.
That was good. I like it. Yeah. Very
Thank
good.
you. Moving on.
Okay, moving on. Yes. All right. Give me a few minutes. I almost passed out just now. So next up we have Miz TV with special guest Jason Jordan. You know, Kurt Angle's bastard son.
His bastard. Did you see the picture?
Oh, yeah.
Of him and his family all wearing the Angle shirts. Yes. And there's Jason Jordan. Like, they're really playing this shit up.
Seriously. Like, kayfabe has been dead for a long time, and they're trying to bring it back, I guess.
Yeah. With this.
Yeah, with this. So anyways, Miz starts Miz TV, and I really like how he starts his promo. It's pretty funny, because, like, the crowd's really hot, and they're booing the crap out of the Miz. Yeah. So I just like how he starts this.
I can't tell you how much I hate this city. But the show must go on. Welcome to the most must-see WWE talk show in history. Welcome to
Miz TV. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, Jason Jordan comes out to his brand new entrance music.
Which is good because, spoiler alert, in SmackDown, Gable's using their tag team music.
Right.
Even though last week, Jason Jordan, or 2 weeks ago, Jason Jordan came out to that music.
Yeah. So, I mean, this whole thing with Angle is to push Jason Jordan, right? Like, give him a huge push.
Yeah.
You know, he's going to feud with The Miz, probably fight for the IC title at SummerSlam. And take a listen. This is the music they give him.
It's been a whirlwind few weeks for this young man, Jason Jordan, finding out a couple of weeks ago that Kurt Angle was indeed his father. And then...
That's just terrible.
It's like if they did like a hip hop remix of Kurt Angle's music.
Seriously, that was
No,
terrible.
it's like if they let a retarded kid like remix Kurt Angle's song. It's like it's like all off key.
Oh
it's
my
weird.
God! Why?
Yeah.
Why did you do this?
Yeah.
So anyways, Miz insults Jordan like he does with every Miz TV guest, and then he offers him to join the Miz Tourage, but of course Jordan declines. So Miz starts to throw a bunch of insults about Kurt Angle, so Jordan tells him to stop or he's gonna regret it. So the Miz charges at Jordan, but Jason suplexes the Miz onto Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel before running away.
That was almost cool if Axel and Dallas didn't have to run to like be in the right spot.
Yeah.
It would have been a lot cooler.
But I mean, Jason Jordan was horrible on the mic.
Yeah.
Horrible. How could you push this guy? Again, if you made the twist that he's the one that framed Kurt Angle and he's not really his son.
Yeah.
And he planted the team. You know, then it'd be good. Maybe he could be a good heel. I don't know. But he's terrible as a face.
Yeah.
I don't know. So next up we have Sheamus versus Seth Rollins. And I don't know if you guys watched Raw live, but did you hear the addition to Seth Rollins' entrance music?
Yeah.
Burn it down! Take a listen. Good God.
Look, if you're going to do that, then do it at the very beginning.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean,
Burn it down!
Well, what is this, Rage Against the Machine? What are we, back in the early 90s?
At least do the thing he did at WrestleMania where the like entranceway became like all fire.
Yeah, that was cool.
Well, I mean, it would fit with this.
I guess so,
but
yeah.
there was a thing going around a few months ago. I don't know if we talked about it in rumors that he was going to get new entrance music.
We played it.
Okay, and it was a rebuild, reclaim.
Yeah,
blah,
or
blah.
redesign, rebuild,
which
reclaim.
that was really, really bad.
It was bad too, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not even his slogan anymore, so, you know,
No.
they were like, well, I guess we're not going to go. Because if you're not going to reclaim it, how can you make the shirt? You know, he reclaimed it for 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, does that really count as reclaiming it if you just had it for 2 minutes until Dean cashed in?
Almost.
I'd say no.
No.
So anyways, Rollins wins with a fruit roll-up.
Oh.
Because, he's only Seth Rollins, and it is Sheamus.
Sheamus.
Yeah.
Sheamus is he's a tag team champion.
Right. So Rollins gets the win, but Sheamus and Cesaro attack Seth after the match. The crowd chants, "We want Ambrose."
For a good 3 minutes.
Yeah, because he didn't. I was like, I guess he's not coming out.
Right,
but,
I really thought he wasn't going to show up.
Eventually, Dean comes out, but it's too late because Seth is already beat up. So Ambrose is on his own, so he also gets his ass kicked. And then later in the show, Seth thanks Dean for trying to save him, but Ambrose said he only went out there because then he'd look like the bad guy if he didn't do it. So.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, that's pretty funny. That
Good guy, Dean Ambrose.
Are you trying to make me look like an asshole?
I'm not the asshole.
I'm not the asshole. Yeah. So next up, Bray Wyatt cuts a promo on Finn Balor, and there's not much to be said here. But after he's done, the lights blink red a few times, and we're like, oh, shit. Is this the return of the Demon Kang?
It's the Demon Kang.
Yep.
So the lights go out. They come back on. Finn depths to the ring, but he's not dressed as the Demon King or anything. I guess save it for SummerSlam or whatever.
He's dressed as Leather Daddy, like always.
Yes, but he teleports to the ring, and then he beats up Bray a little until Wyatt retreats. So
yeah.
I mean, look, I'm sure this will be a fine match, but there's hardly a storyline.
There's hardly interest in it.
Yeah, but
at this point.
They need to set this up as the only way he can beat Bray Wyatt is as the Demon King, but they're not setting it up that way.
Yeah. Right, because he's kicking Bray's ass anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And again, make these matches mean something. Why can't this be a number one contendership match?
Exactly.
Even if Roman's gonna win, and you've already seen Balor and Roman on Raw, but it's not like they do that all the time. We see it on Raw, then we see it at the pay-per-view.
We've seen Balor versus Reigns. I mean, it would still be cool to see the Demon King.
Kang. Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah.
Versus Reigns.
Yeah. So next up, we have Samoa Joe versus Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns. To which you might think this is the end of Raw, but no, this is only hour 2.
I was like, wait, wow, Raw's ending early tonight.
And if you're gonna make all of them fight each other, why not just make this a number one contenders match?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
sense.
There's no other point to have this match. Lesnar's there, and Lesnar just gets to watch and eat popcorn while everyone else fights.
Yeah. From his private plane.
Like, hey, Lesnar. Heyman's upset that Lesnar has to defend his title in a fatal 4-way. But if you never wrestle, if you only wrestle every few months at a pay-per-view, then you should always have to defend it at in a fatal 4-way.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It is.
It's no, these guys have to wrestle all the time, and you never do. So
you
fatal
don't do shit.
Exactly. Yeah. So at the end, Samoa Joe gets the steel steps, but Roman ends up using them to knock Strowman out of the ring, and then he hits Joe with a spear and pins him for the win. Shocker.
Yeah.
Shocker.
Which, I mean, if you would have asked me how does the fatal 4-way match at SummerSlam end, I would have told you this. I would have said Roman pins Samoa Joe to win the Universal Championship.
Yeah,
right? Yeah, 100%.
So
now that he's won it that way, now I'm kind of confused.
Me too. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to think. Although Joe they'll
just do it again. Maybe
they did, because remember Joe beat Balor on Raw, and then he beat him at Great Balls of Fire the next. Or not Great Balls of Fire, Extreme Rules pay-per-view to become the number
in that
contender.
Five-way.
Fatal 5-way.
Fatal 5-way.
So next up we have Kalisto versus Elias, and he's just Elias now for some reason.
Oh, he lost half his name.
First he was the Drifter, Elias Sampson. Then he was Elias Sampson.
Okay.
And now he's just Elias.
Okay.
So in 2 months I think he's going to be Eli, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. And then by the end of the year,
Eli,
Big E.
Big E.
Yeah, so Eli gets the win after hitting the swinging neck breaker. I mean, I guess, that meant nothing.
I don't understand the reasoning behind, they always shorten wrestlers' names.
Yes. Okay, so Josh and I talked about this on the NXT podcast. Most of the male wrestlers, 80% of them have a first and last name at least,
Yeah.
But half of the female wrestlers only have a first name.
Yeah.
And I was just saying, I'm curious as to why that is.
Right. They don't want people to stalk them.
Is that? I mean, what? I just don't understand the reasoning.
If they know their last name, they may stalk them.
Yeah.
Was that Jesse the Mind?
No, it did. I thought I was channeling it for a second, though.
Yeah.
So next up, we have Charlie Caruso interviewing Alexa Bliss backstage. She has a last name.
Yeah.
But, like, Lana, Tamina, like, Tamina just goes by Tamina. Charlotte just goes by Charlotte,
Yeah.
Emma, Bailey.
Lana.
Yeah, I said Lana, yeah.
I don't have a problem with doing the one name.
Lana.
I just have a problem with why the hell does Elias Sampson change? Like,
I don't know.
Well,
Elias Sampson's a pretty cool name. Already.
Yeah.
Big E was Big E Langston.
Right.
And then after a few months, now he's just Big E.
I mean, yeah, Big E's, I understand Big E, but like
Claudio Cesaro.
Right. Well, he was Antonio Cesaro, right?
Antonio Cesaro.
His real name's Claudio.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
originally Cesaros.
Right. Yeah. So, anyways, so Alexa says she's glad Bailey won because she's already beaten her so many times, and then she makes fun of Sasha since she lost to Bailey, and apparently Sasha's overseas doing some promoting, so she won't be able to save Bailey from Nia Jax tonight.
Right.
Which that's the next matchup. Alexa runs out during the match, but Bailey knocks her down. Nia then charges at Bailey outside the ring, but stupidly runs into the steel steps, so Bailey wins via countout.
Because she's a monster.
She's a monster killer.
Oh.
Is what she is.
Because she's a monster killer. Yeah.
So our main event for Raw is not the triple threat match. It's Big Cass versus The Big Show.
In the biggest main event ever.
Oh my God.
Did they say that?
I'm sure at somewhere someone said that. Big Show? What a big main event.
I mean, this makes me want to see like Big Show and Strowman again, just because it's way better than this piece of shit.
It makes me want to shout.
Yeah.
Throw my hands up and shout.
This shitburger.
Oh my God.
To tell you everything what's wrong with wrestling right now.
Like, at least break the ring. Make it somewhat worth it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, make it kind of do something. Good God.
Please.
So,
and then you have Enzo on
comes
the
out.
Side.
Yeah, well, Enzo comes out first before either of them to talk shit about Big Cass, and he intros Big Show. And then
he's like, I got a guy. I got a guy.
Right.
Because I'm not good enough to beat you, so I got a guy.
Right.
I know a guy.
Exactly.
But this guy, he's got a problem. Do you know what his problem is, Joe?
Yeah. What's his problem?
I think you know. I think you know what his problem is.
What's his problem?
I can only think of one thing, Eric.
What's that one thing you think that's his problem?
Glass jaw.
Oh, he's got a glass jaw.
So Big Show gets, Big Cass. That's right. They're both named Big something.
Big.
So fucking stupid. So
Big Ass.
Big Ass gets the upper hand. Cass Hole gets the upper hand in the match. So Enzo just jumps on Cass's back, but then gets another boot to the face.
Yep.
So Cass wins by DQ, but after the match, Big Show hits Cass with the knockout punch, and then Enzo and Big Show limp to the back together, and that was the end of Raw.
Credits.
So, because this was a rumor that was going to be a SummerSlam match. So, hey, at least it wasn't a SummerSlam match, right? Or are we afraid that this will still be a SummerSlam match?
Or is it Big Show and Enzo versus Big Cass?
Oh,
or like Enzo as the special
guest dancer?
Guest asshole. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Oh, jeez. So
this match was made for pre-shows, King.
Exactly. Oh, jeez. So next up, we have the beginning of SmackDown. And SmackDown begins with AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens for the United States Championship.
So what does that mean?
That means, I'll tell you what it means. It means SmackDown is already better than Raw.
Well, that's true. But it means that there's not going to be a clean finish.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know.
And it was a shame because this was a really good 20-minute match with another stupid ending.
Yes.
So Owens swings at Styles, but misses and hits the ref in the eye instead, or I guess was supposed to.
Yeah.
Styles then rolls up Owens, but KO has a shoulder up the whole time. However, the blind ref doesn't see it, so he counts to 3 and still gives Styles the victory.
Yeah.
Fucking Mike Chioda. Yeah. Mike Chioda. What an idiot.
Yes.
So backstage, Shane and Daniel Bryan kind of yell at Mike Chioda like, you made a bad call, you idiot. And then Owens shows up.
While he's getting his eyeball checked out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So Owens shows up screaming, and he shoves Chioda. He's all pissed off, and Shane tells Kevin Owens that he'll get a rematch against Styles at SummerSlam. And KO complains and says he wants a referee who won't get blinded so easily. So Daniel Bryan says Shane will be the ref. So that's where the hint from last week was, I guess. I thought it was leading to an Owens, Shane match. But
that would have been great.
Yeah. But all right, at least you got Shane involved somehow, you know?
I thought it was funny, though, after he said, like, yeah, but he's the worst one of all of them.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that was so good.
That was great, yeah. That was good.
God, it's so funny.
Yeah. That makes Owens freak out even more, and then he storms off after knocking down some more stuff. So.
Yep.
So next up, we have the New Day cutting a promo, right? Or do they?
Uh-oh. Yeah.
That was funny.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. They fooled the crowd.
They really did.
The crowd got excited.
Even kind of sounded like him.
I actually almost enjoyed this entire Uso segment. Almost.
I mean, I liked that part. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then they had to come out and say stuff.
But almost for them is really good.
That's true. But it's basically the Usos just saying they're going to take their tag titles back.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that this is not just a straight rematch at SummerSlam, because that would be terrible.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Because SummerSlam should not be rematch city. I mean, it's fucking SummerSlam.
Yeah.
I mean, like Owens and Styles, okay, at least Shane is going to be the special referee, but, still.
You know what they should have done? They should have had Cena versus Shinsuke for the main event of SummerSlam,
yes,
and then have the championship match on SmackDown. That would have made way more sense. It's SummerSlam.
Yeah. Just have Cena. Yeah, have Cena beat Mahal before SummerSlam, and then he fights Nakamura for it.
There you go.
Yeah.
So next up, we have an episode of Fashion Peaks.
This was funny.
What?
Yes. This was funny.
What show are they mocking?
Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks. Okay, that's right. I never watched that show. Yeah. So Fandango is kidnapped, and Tyler Breeze is trying to figure out who did it. The Ascension and Fandango then appear and are super weird, but it's only a dream. It kind of reminds me of the Simpsons episode where Chief Wiggum is trying to figure out who shot Mr. Burns.
That's from Twin Peaks.
Oh.
Yeah. They do a sequence like that in Twin Peaks.
Yeah. You watched Twin Peaks?
I watched it. I watched all season 1. I'm halfway through season 2.
That was from the 80s or what?
90s.
90s?
It's hard to watch. It's
like a detective show, or?
Yeah. Kind of like a murder mystery.
Joe, did you ever watch it?
A little bit. It's too creepy for me.
Was it that popular, that people would get all these references?
Yes.
It just came back.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So that Simpsons part, that was a spoof of Twin Peaks?
Yeah.
No idea.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but it just came back, though. Twin Peaks just came back.
Yeah, they have new episodes.
On Netflix or something?
No, on Showtime.
Yeah. Oh, Showtime?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Showtime, right.
Yeah.
With a new cast now or something? Or?
No, same cast.
No, same cast.
Oh, wait. Of course it is. Yeah. Oh, wait. Roseanne's coming back with the same cast. By the way, John Goodman died in the last episode. And you know what they said? You know what they're doing?
What?
They're just pretending like it didn't happen. When Roseanne comes back on Netflix, they're gonna pretend like that episode just did not happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess I mean, if we can ignore the fact
that... What episode?
The episode where John Goodman's character dies on Roseanne.
Well, it was at the end.
Yeah, at the end of Roseanne, he died.
She's writing a letter saying that what was his name? Was it John? No. Dan.
Dan.
She said Dan died shortly, blah, 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 a few weeks later or something.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if we can ignore Stephanie Tanner's glaring meth problem, then we can forget the fact that Dan on Roseanne died.
That's right.
Yeah.
Jesus. I don't really care, though. I'm not going to watch the new episodes of Roseanne.
Yeah, I might.
No.
I used to like it back in the day.
Yeah, but I think it's lost its
charm.
Relevance. It's like I think I was telling you, Joe, like a week ago or something like that I recently watched an episode of Friends, and Friends used to be my favorite show when it was on.
Yeah.
And I watched it and I was like, this is just too corny now.
It is.
It just does not hold up anymore. Like Seinfeld still holds up.
Yeah.
But Friends is just so corny.
Now, even the old episodes of The Simpsons hold up.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
But Friends is just too corny, and I used to love those episodes.
This is why I'm having such a hard time getting through Twin Peaks, because I'm sure back then it was a great show, but you look at it compared to standards today, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Yep.
And I mean, one of my good friends, he swears by the show. So you have to watch it. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I'll stick with Stranger Things.
Yeah.
October.
Right?
Oh, I can't wait.
Walking Dead and Stranger Things in October.
There's one that will be more of a priority for me.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I'm more excited for Stranger Things.
Yeah.
I'm more excited for The Defenders, August 18th.
Ooh. Oh, we should just binge it.
We should.
For your birthday.
Oh, my God.
Birthday binge.
I might be, by the time my birthday party's the next night, I might be done already at that
You probably will.
No, I won't. I'll probably be at least 3 episodes in, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Anyway, so back to wrestling.
Wrestling.
The Real Sports.
Yeah.
HBO Real Sports. So Tyler Breeze. Oh, yeah, so this is all a dream. Sorry.
It's all a dream.
Back to Fashion Peaks. Tyler Breeze wakes up and says, I know who kidnapped Fandango, and to be continued.
Yeah.
So
do you think he figured it out, or do you think his character thinks it's the Ascension because they were in the dream?
I hope he figured it out. This is taking way too long now.
I know.
It's been going on way too long. And it's classic WWE. We like something, so let's draw just freaking make it go on for way too long until we hate it.
The problem is the payoff at this point is irrelevant.
Right.
We're all waiting, and no payoff.
And why was
And by the time we get it,
at Battleground, they were both attacked and both dragged off screen. So why was Fandango the only one kidnapped?
No.
Does he have the tightest
off screen?
He wasn't.
Breeze was not dragged off screen. Nope. It was just Fandango.
Thank you. Oh, well, thank you for the clarification.
You got it.
All right. So to be continued. Yeah. I mean, look, I just want Harper and Rowan to show up so I could, look super smart.
Yeah. Come on,
That's
Harper and Rowan. Make Andrew look good.
Yeah.
Please.
We all know that WWE listens to our show. So
it's
obviously, if they're the two that are doing it after all this, then they obviously will listen.
Wait, you mean the SmackDown? The SmackDown after the podcast where I said that, someone should beat up Big E while he's doing the intro, and then the next week that happens?
It happened.
Yeah.
There is no coincidence. It's a conspiracy.
Damn right it is.
Yeah.
Oh, I was hoping to get one from Joe, but I guess.
That was too obvious.
So next up, we have Sami Zayn versus Aiden English, and Aiden English wins with a roll-up.
So that happened.
So, yeah. And then Marie and Mike Kanellis come out and say, we love each other, and we love that you lost. Awful. Next up, we have Carmella and Natalya. Oh, let's skip this like the cruiserweights. Carmella and Natalya versus Naomi and Becky Lynch. Naomi gets the win after making Carmella tap out to her horrid submission move. Moving on. Oh my God. Wow. Natalya with the two buns on her head to make her look like a cat.
Meow.
Wow.
That is just so bad.
Yeah.
So next up, Renee Young interviews Jinder Mahal, and of course the best thing about this are the Singh brothers standing behind him Like, with bandages, arm slings, neck braces.
I couldn't love this more.
I know. It was
great.
great.
Love it more.
No.
I love when bad guys are wearing this thing.
Yes.
Like overly dressed.
Oh, like they have too much,
the more the better.
Yeah, it's great.
Like I would have loved it if they were like just wheeled up in full body casts.
Right. And they're still like rolling out the red carpet or the Indian carpet
right.
for
They
him.
put like the silk shirt over the body cast.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So anyways, Mahal says he doesn't care who you face at SummerSlam because he'll retain the championship either way. Sure you will. So next up we have Rusev versus Chad Gable, and
this was a really good match.
I guess the surprise is that he's gonna be on SmackDown.
The surprise is that he's actually Kurt Angle's son.
No,
because he did all of Kurt Angle's moves.
The surprise.
I know.
He even did a freaking ankle lock.
He did.
Yeah, I can see this. Going. I really do.
Where Jason Jordan's like, it was actually Chad Gable that was his real son.
Yeah.
But I switched
Something
the
like
test
that.
results.
Although Jason Jordan does look more like Kurt Angle.
Yeah,
than
he kind of
Chad
does.
Gable.
He does.
So anyways, Gable puts on a great effort, but eventually falls victim to the accolade.
When he did the belly to belly and then flipped over on him, picked him up, and then belly to belly. Oh my gosh, that was great.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I haven't seen anything that cool in a while.
So after the match,
Agreed.
Rusev grabs the mic and complains that he doesn't have an opponent for SummerSlam because everyone's afraid of him. So you're thinking, all right, does someone make a return or what is it? But no, it's just Randy Orton.
Randy Snorfest.
Who challenges Rusev for SummerSlam. Rusev says a bunch of shit in Bulgarian, and then he charges at Randy, but gets an RKO instead. So
cool.
Yeah. So this is another pointless match at SummerSlam that I think we all assume it'll be an Orton victory.
I guess.
I mean, like, Orton has three straight pay-per-view losses.
He does.
Two Jinder Mahal, who no one has ever lost 3 straight pay-per-views to Jinder Mahal or 3 straight matches to Jinder Mahal.
No.
So
or like 3 straight card games of spades.
Or like paper, scissors, rock to Jinder Mahal.
Jinder Mahal, yeah. Never. Ever.
So this has to be a win for Orton.
I guess, yeah.
It has to be. And that's going to suck.
Bury Rusev more?
Yeah, let's bury him some more.
Yeah.
At this point, I don't even know who would win between Lana and Rusev, really. I'm not sure. So next up, we have the main event for SmackDown, John Cena versus Nakamura. And no, this isn't the main event for SummerSlam or WrestleMania.
Which it should.
It's like when Shane McMahon last week, he says Styles, Owens, and Jericho for the U.S. title is like, and this won't be at WrestleMania because that's too far away, but it's not going to be at SummerSlam because that would be too fucking cool. We're going to do it on SmackDown.
Yeah, Now SmackDown is where this match needs to happen.
Look, they want to give it away for free? Okay, fine. It was I loved it. I thought it was really good. We got Jinder Mahal and the Singh brothers watching from the skybox. And it just really felt special. It's like when we saw Rude Nakamura at TakeOver.
Yeah.
With them taunting each other, and it was just, I don't know, it felt special.
Well, I mean, what made that match work is that, there was just a little bit of taunting.
Yeah.
There was no physicality.
Right.
There was a buildup, but not like, oh my God, they're going to kill each other.
Yeah.
No, it's like once they got in the ring, that's when we got to see it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And,
Right. So towards the end, Nakamura kicks out after getting an attitude adjustment, like everyone does.
Of course.
Everyone kicks out
Fuck
of
the attitude adjustment.
It's like a clothesline at this point.
Yeah.
So Cena hits another AA a few minutes later, but then immediately picks up Nakamura again to go for another one.
Which that was kind of cool.
Right. I figured at that point it was over.
Yeah.
Because look, I'm glad Nakamura got out of it, but it's almost ridiculous that he took an AA and immediately was like, I'm good.
No sell Nakamura.
Yeah.
I mean, hold on.
I mean,
he gets an AA, he kicks out.
Yeah.
Then Cena does another AA.
Yeah.
And he jumps right up, and he's fine.
Yeah.
It was just weird. Just do something in the middle there to kill the sequence or something.
Right.
But that was bad. That was really, really bad.
Right.
Like Cena shouldn't have went for the third one, I guess.
Right. Yes, exactly. That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was one, silly thing about it, but that's wrestling now. They do it all the time now. So, but it didn't ruin the whole match for me. I still loved what happened because after that, Shinsuke suplexes Cena and drops him on his stupid neck, which you can tell really hurt Cena. That was not supposed to happen. I think what happened was there was miscommunication because they've never wrestled before. And when Nakamura does that suplex, usually the guy does a full, does a complete 360.
Yeah.
Right.
And this time, he was planning on that, but Cena was just doing a normal back suplex.
Mm-hmm.
And so there was miscommunication there. So Cena really, fell on his neck, which, ow.
Yeah, that looked like it really fucking hurt.
Yeah.
You know what Cena's neck looked like?
What's that?
A stack of dimes.
Jesus.
Nakamura dropped him on that stack of dimes that Cena calls a neck.
Yeah.
A neck.
A neck.
So Nakamura then hits the Kinshasa and pins Cena to become the #1 contender for the WWE Championship. So, Cena doesn't have a match at SummerSlam yet, so I assume he's going to be fighting Daniel Bryan for when Cena's like, I'm the #1 contender, and then Daniel Bryan's like, fuck you, no you're not.
So, by the way, we know exactly who Cena's fighting at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Did you watch the after show?
Oh, yes.
That shit happened after.
Okay, sorry, we'll get to that. Sorry. So after the match, you could actually read Nakamura's lips telling Cena, I'm sorry. And then Cena says, don't be. Yeah, and then Cena says, don't be sorry, like for dropping him on his neck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I thought that was really cool, especially of Cena to be like, don't be sorry. You know what I mean? Like,
own it.
This shit
Own
happens.
that shit.
Own that shit. It did, you know what? It did also make the ending of the match more believable. The fact that Cena really got hurt and his neck really hit like that.
And a Kinshasa would knock him out.
Yeah. So Cena then raises Nakamura's hand and tells the crowd that he's the next WWE champion, and the show goes off the air. But yeah, Joe, what happens after?
So then Baron Corbin attacks Shinsuke with the briefcase.
Yep.
Knocking him around.
And he cashes in, right?
No.
Catches
on
in.
What? Yeah.
Becomes the #1 contender.
On just beating Shinsuke.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
And then obviously Cena comes back in the ring, and then Corbin beats him up, and then they go out to Corbin's taking off all the monitors off the table.
Yeah.
And he's about to do something to Cena on a table, and then Cena picks him up and does the AA on the table.
God.
Yeah.
I mean, Vince is going a little too far with this. Fine, you're going to be in movie Cena? Well, then I'm going to give you the shittiest matches possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he fights in an intergender tag match at WrestleMania, which was horrible.
His comeback match.
Which was just to propose to Nikki.
Yes. His comeback match is a flag match against Mr. Machka himself.
Yeah.
Captain Machka.
And now he's going to be fighting Baron Corbin at SummerSlam.
Hey.
And maybe losing to Baron Corbin?
No,
I know, right?
I think Cena's going to win, and everyone's like, Corbin lost. What an idiot. Fucking stupid idiot Corbin. And then he cashes in and wins on Nakamura.
When I said that, when I originally thought that Cena was going to fight Mahal, I thought he was going to beat Mahal and then Corbin cashes in. Now that Nakamura is clearly getting the belt, I don't think Corbin's cashing in right now.
No?
I think he's waiting a while.
Okay.
I think who they do this to? They did it to Bryan.
Yeah.
They did it to
CM Punk.
Somebody else.
CM Punk.
Yeah, but no, he didn't get it, and then he wasn't.
Oh well, yeah, he didn't
He
win
finally
it.
got it, and then gave it right back. But I'm just saying, I think they will take it from him to give it back to him at another time.
Well, I guess I know what you guys are putting down on your predictions.
Mm-hmm.
Unless something changes.
Hey, we got a couple weeks of SmackDown. We'll see how it goes.
True. Yes, exactly. So that's all for SmackDown and Raw. So let's give some awards. So who did you guys have for worst dressed?
I had Natalia.
Meow.
She was awful. Joe?
Yeah, so one of the reasons I got on the FaceTime Live was so that the fans could help me with a couple of awards that I just had like 2 or 3 that I was trying to figure out.
Yeah.
And one of the suggestions was Big Cass and his new dumb theme song for Worst Dressed. Oh, that was kind of funny. I'm going to go with Nia and her Bailey ponytail.
All right. I'm going to... Natalia was bad with her stupid cat ears, but since you picked her, I'll pick Kalisto because fuck that guy.
Matt Hardy's green pants were a runner-up, too. Those were pretty bad.
You didn't like those? Yeah.
No.
All right. Best dressed?
Maria.
Yeah, Maria. Okay.
Oh, yeah, Maria.
I had Maurice.
Okay.
Joe?
I obviously had the Singh brothers and their neck brace and the shoulder thing.
Damn it!
I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, that is a
good call.
Yeah. Worst acting.
My worst and best were in the same segment.
Okay.
Worst acting. Mike Chioda.
Okay.
Oh, poor Mike.
Hey, Mikey.
Yeah.
Mike Chioda.
I had Jason Jordan.
Yeah. Okay.
Terrible acting.
Yeah.
Terrible.
So bad. I think I want to change to that, but I mean, Big Cass was pretty stupid too.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's always a clear winner.
I didn't even mention the backstage interview he did before his match with Big Show because it was just so horrid. And again, like sometimes I skip that stuff because it's so pointless because all he said is, basically, I'm going to beat the Big Show, so there's no really point of mentioning it, but
no,
it was just really bad.
Yeah. Best
acting?
I had Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens!
Sweep it!
Sweep it! Sweep it! Worst comment?
Randy Orton. You have a SummerSlam opponent now.
Oh, no.
Cool. I told Joe, I'm like, the official bathroom break match of SummerSlam has been announced.
God, seriously.
So bad.
Joe?
You go, Andrew.
Burn it down!
That was your worst. Wait, that was your worst comment?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. It was.
I was looking for it because I had it on a piece of paper. Mine was what is Rusev gonna do with the warped mind of Orton after that Punjabi prison match? What?
Oh, jeez.
Orton's mind is warped after that match?
Yep.
And now Rusev has to deal with it?
Yeah.
Ay de mi. Yeah.
Best comment?
So mine has a very, very close runner-up.
Uh-huh.
Mine was from Kevin Owens. The runner-up was, he's the worst one here!
Yeah.
The best one I thought was, why don't you get me a ref that doesn't faint at the first gust of wind?
Right. That was good. Yeah.
That was really good.
Yep.
I had a runner-up as well, Eric. I had they were talking about how does John Cena prepare for Shinsuke Nakamura and his style?
Yeah.
Right? So as they say that, then they go to the corner to open the match, and Shinsuke just does this thing where his head's on his stomach and he's just kind of making crazy moves.
Yeah.
But he's not doing anything.
Right.
It just looks kind of weird.
Yeah.
And JBL's like, well, how does he prepare for that? I was like dying.
Yeah, that's good.
And then my main one is, I think after what the hell was it? I'm trying to think. I have no idea what's going on. Someone said, what segment was it where something weird happened? And he goes, I have no idea what's going on there. And then JBL goes, yeah, just like Byron's commentary.
Was it maybe like the Twin Peaks segment?
Maybe.
Or the Fashion Peaks?
SmackDown?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it was. Yeah.
Okay.
I had the Miz just saying like, I can't tell you how much I hate this city.
Yeah. It was so regular stated.
Yeah.
All right. Worst match?
women's tag match on SmackDown.
Okay. Joe?
I thought we'd do slow-mo first. We do worst first. I have Big Show, Big Cass.
Well, in this case, it's the same for me. I have Big Show and Big Cass for worst and slow-mo.
Oh.
As do I. As do I.
Slow-mo is Big Cass versus Big Show, so sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, not Big Show versus Big Cass?
No.
Best match? I think we're sweeping this one as well.
Cena Nakamura.
Yeah.
Yep. Sami Zayn. Wait, what?
God, they're all.
Look, I can make an argument that AJ and KO had a better match.
You could.
Yeah.
But we've seen it so many times.
Exactly.
The fact that Cena and Shinsuke wrestled.
Yeah.
And it started off kind of slow, but it kind of had, then it built momentum. So yeah.
They were saying on the commentary that when Shinsuke signed with WWE, he named John Cena specifically that's one of the guys he wanted to fight.
Yeah.
Well, sure.
So I'm glad that they burned it on a SmackDown.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
Worst move?
So Jeff Hardy did a twist of fate on the top of the ramp, and it was a stunner.
But he's done it before.
It was just like,
No, that's his new twist of fate now.
Really?
That's what he does now, yeah.
It looked bad.
Yeah?
Especially because I guess he didn't want to hurt his bum on the metal.
I don't know. He fell on his ass. I would think that would hurt more.
I don't know. It didn't look good. I didn't like it.
But he's been doing that since they returned.
Really?
That's how he's been doing the twist of fate. Yeah.
I always pay attention to Matt's twist of fate. So his swantons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You masturbate to his twist of fate?
Yeah.
I think that's what Joe was doing a second ago.
I stole Jeff Hardy's arm thing from Eric, and I was out of here at the hotel.
On your cat.
My worst move was Shinsuke no-selling the Attitude Adjustment.
Okay.
I was like, you can't immediately be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had Naomi's submission move because I hate it so much, and it's horrible.
Yeah. Yep.
Best move?
Best move when Cena did the AA and then rolled over Nakamura and picked him right back up. I thought that was really cool.
All right, Joe?
I had the AJ forearm from in the ring over the top ropes to outside on Kevin Owens.
Yeah, I'll go with that one. I like that was good.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah. Worst moment? I had the end of the Styles-Owens match.
Yeah.
I mean, just because I thought the ending was so stupid.
I had
the fans. Go ahead, Eric.
I had them announcing AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens for the U.S. title, Part 7.
Yeah.
At SummerSlam.
Right.
Yeah, I know. At SummerSlam, at least the only thing you could do to make it interesting was make Shane the referee.
Yeah.
Because maybe they're going to have a Survivor Series match.
AJ Styles and Kevin Owens, probably, for the U.S. title.
Probably. Yeah. My worst moment, and the fans told me to pick this one as well, was just Reigns winning the triple threat. Like, there's no reason for him to just clean pin and win that match. You could have had anybody win that match.
Right. Hey, maybe Strowman will walk out with the Universal title. Who knows?
That'd be great.
That'd be great. But
he'll have to be a face because the fans will lose their mind if he does.
That's the thing is, like, really, there's no face in this Fatal 4-Way match at SummerSlam.
No, there's not. Because Reigns is the biggest heel.
Yeah.
They're
all heels. And Lesnar's
heels.
threatening to leave if he loses. So that's not
what is that shit?
Like, none of them are faces.
None of them.
It's a heel versus heel versus heel versus heel match.
Yeah.
First ever.
That's right.
In best moments, Nakamura winning.
Sweep it.
Sweep it.
All right. Well, thanks, Joe. We'll catch you.
Hey!
Well, that is all for awards. So now let's get to some breaking news.
Ooh, breaking news.
So, have you heard about this? Do you hear about this?
Have you heard this one?
So, this stripper went on a Twitter rant talking about how, and I think she lives in Buffalo, and she's talking about, this is what she said. I'm just going to read all of it. So, WWE star named Enzo came into the club I work in and was stuck up as fuck. didn't want to let a dollar go. He kept talking about how cool he was and gave his boy a little money to go tip. He then asked me to go smoke and drink, but I don't smoke at all and drink alcohol a lot, so I said no. He said, just come watch. Creep alert. He was enamored with all the black girls' butts. Clearly, I tried to bank off that. He got a couple of spanks and showered me with about $10 in singles, even though he kept telling me how rich and famous he was. I just kept thinking, if you're rich and famous, how come I never heard of you? I didn't say it because I still wanted money from him. And she just complains about him, just because he didn't tip her a lot, I guess.
Oh,
it was just weird.
You
fish.
Yeah. Cold fish.
But I think he's still dating Liv Morgan, so hopefully this doesn't get him in trouble.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
Well, shit.
Sure it will.
But
you dumb fish.
Stupid bitch. Yeah. Also, looks like Bayley suffered a shoulder injury during her match against the Monster.
Yeah.
And supposedly this is real. But we don't really know yet, how long she's going to be out for. But they even had a video of them her talking about it, and she was crying. So,
did you see the test they had her doing?
Yeah,
where she
lifting her arms,
the other one,
and she couldn't really do it.
Mm-hmm.
So that might change for SummerSlam. Maybe we'll get Sasha Banks to replace her in there.
Maybe Nia.
Maybe. But then who's the face there? Nia?
Nia.
Ugh.
Nia turns on Alexa.
Oh, that's terrible.
No, you can't have Nia turn yet. She's still too much of a monster. She used to be a monster.
Yeah. Right.
She needs to hold the title as a heel for a while or something.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Nia as a face.
I know.
She'll be gone from the WWE if that's what they do to her.
Yeah.
Right.
That's too quick.
Also, Chris Jericho was involved in an altercation outside a show that he did in New York City, and there's actually a video. Did you guys see it?
No.
It's like him and this other guy just cursing at each other. Here, actually, I could play it for you guys. It was after Jericho performed, and some fan was being a dick, I guess, and they were having some issue or whatever. Let me see. Let's pull it up here.
Play it.
And go. And oh, it's a commercial. All right, we have to wait for the commercial. Anyways, so yeah. Hold on, let me pull it up a different way.
You can hear him yelling in this?
Yeah.
Do you want me to do some of my news while we're waiting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, it seems that John Cena has landed another movie role.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Yes. John Cena has...
You didn't hear about this, Joe?
No.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, John Cena has landed a role in the upcoming Transformers spinoff called Bumblebee, which is set in 1987 and will focus on the yellow and black Bumblebee. It's the first spinoff in what Paramount hopes will be a Transformers cinematic universe.
Oh my
God.
Yeah. Film is produced by Michael Bay.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Why is it set in 1987?
Well, because remember when...
No, I don't. I don't watch those movies.
You never saw... You've seen the first one at least.
Yeah, but I hated it.
Okay. Well, remember when you first meet Bumblebee, he's like a piece of shit car?
Oh, okay.
He's going to be that piece of shit from 1987.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And the movie will be a piece of shit.
And John Cena is going to be driving him. Yeah.
Hey, Bumblebee.
Abadu.
What? Let me guess. He's gonna end up being like Shia LaBeouf's dad or some shit.
No, you saw his dad in the first one.
Oh, that's true. Well, maybe it's like Kurt Angle.
No.
His illegitimate son.
We all know what John Cena ages into, and it's Dolph Lundgren.
That's right.
Yeah. Just a side note: if any of you have HBO or HBO Go or whatever, watch Tour de Pharmacy.
I want to see that. It looks funny.
It's only like 40 minutes long, but John Cena in it, and he is fucking hilarious. And he cusses. Like, he's yelling at reporters like, hey, fuck you!
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, here, I got the video pulled up. This is Jericho, like, yelling at a fan.
No. Okay, but
oh, this is stupid. This isn't the video. Oh God!
Damn it,
TMZ!
TMZ!
Epic fail. It's like a clip of their show, not the fucking thing.
Yeah.
So since I'm not there, like I thought everything I was listening to was part of the. I was like, wait, that sounds like Andrew. Wait, who's he yelling at?
Right.
It was like you getting mad.
Here we go.
I ain't going nowhere now. You get off my block. How about that?
Is there a video?
I'm from here. I'm from Atlanta and I run this. Understand that. Understand that. You'll get beat in New York City tonight. Fuck is you talking about? Fuck, you're from Atlanta? You want to talk shit to me? No, I want to talk shit to you. I want to tell you congratulations, nigga.
Jesus.
What is happening?
I have no idea.
That escalated quickly.
It made no sense. No sense. And like, he's like, I'm from Atlanta. And then Chris Jericho's like, oh, you're from Atlanta. So Jericho later released a statement to TMZ Sports saying, David Z, which was a musician that died, he said, David Z was a good friend of mine, and I was mentally and emotionally shattered after paying tribute to him and essentially saying goodbye to him Friday night. I was not in a good state of mind at the time, and instead of ignoring a pushy, a.k.a. rude fan, which is what I would usually do, I snapped. My apologies to all involved, and God bless David Z. So,
all right.
Very interesting there.
Okay.
You got anything else?
I believe you.
Yes, I do.
Well, you.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
Let's see. Oh, Sting says he could still wrestle, apparently. That's a great idea.
Oh, cool.
For a 60-year-old man. Let's do that,
Yeah,
Sting.
let's do that.
Yeah.
Gosh. Maybe you could fight Vader, because he's 60 and still wrestling.
Yeah, totally. So here's kind of a funny story. So apparently Kurt Angle's wife
is actually his illegitimate daughter.
Yeah, I know. Crazy, right? So apparently her and Braun Strowman got into it out at a bar.
His ex-wife. This is Jeff Jarrett's wife.
Yes.
Now. It's Kurt Angle's Kurt Angle's ex-wife.
Oh, okay.
Who left Kurt Angle and married Jeff Jarrett.
Yes. So
Karen Jarrett,
yes.
Yeah.
I was wondering about that. So went up to Braun Strowman and with one of Kurt Angle's daughters, and hey, she wants to meet you. And apparently Braun told her off.
Yeah,
like
not knowing who she was.
So she got in Braun's face, started yelling and screaming, and said, I'm going to tell Kurt. And apparently Braun Strowman got on his knees and begged her not to tell Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
As if he's a real general manager.
I know.
So
stupid.
There's an update to this too. Karen Jarrett was on a conference call for Global Force Wrestling, and she said, this is what she said about it. Oh my goodness, I can clear the air. When Jarrett was asked about the situation, it was a silly incident where you have two people in the wrestling business playing their characters, being silly, and it got blown way out of proportion. She said, and the fact that the two of us are still in the news being talked. Oh, she really didn't say anything. She just said it got blown out of proportion.
All right.
She said they were like joking, basically. She says, it's silliness. It's the wrestling business. We had fun with it, and somebody took it and turned it into something more than it was. So she's claiming they were like acting or something.
Yeah. So the last
I don't know about that.
Last news I got is apparently Big Cass thinks he's ready to headline WrestleMania.
Okay. Anything else?
And guess with who?
Baron Corbin?
No.
Brock Lesnar.
Roman Reigns.
Of course, oh, yeah.
He said,
Jesus.
Roman Reigns has main evented 3 WrestleManias in a row.
And that's too many.
And I'd really like to mains event WrestleManias with Roman Reigns.
Oh, my God. That will be the day that they do close the doors.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, we close the doors. It's over.
Yeah, to sum it up, he said his dream match is to main event.
You know what it'll be? Just like the Simpsons episode where they have the alcohol-free Duff. And like Vince is like, no, I think this would be the greatest main event ever. And then it's like
5 minutes later.
Well, that's the end of me.
Yeah, basically.
Yes.
Yeah. Or like another Simpsons episode where they bring soccer there and they pump the shit out of it on the commercial.
Yes.
And he's just like, and passes center.
Which, yeah.
And back to the fullback.
Back to the center.
And
center holds it. Holds it. And then the Spanish guy, halfback, back to center, back to wing, back to center. Center holds it.
We'll have to put on Spanish commentary for that match.
Yes, which by the way, that is great. I know you love soccer, Eric, but that's how I feel about it.
I know.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Do you hate me?
No, of course not.
Do you love me?
I'm gonna kill you in your sleep. What?
What? All right, so that's all for news. Now let's get to some rumors.
Zack Ryder to win the Royal Rumble?
Maybe.
Shawn Michaels coming back to join the Bullet Club?
Please, God.
John Cena will finally turn heel?
No chance.
Undertaker will wrestle for 20 more years?
Confirmed.
Hit my music.
We already did.
I don't know why.
We should update that song.
No, we have to. Yeah, we need to do it. Are you going to be in town next week, Joe?
Yes, sir.
Good. So let's do it then.
No, okay. Because we won't have prediction sheet next week. It's the week after. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So what do you have for rumors, Eric?
All right. So John Cena possibly moving to Raw soon.
Oh, this is like basically confirmed, right?
Well, yeah, kind of. Mr. Free Agent has apparently been announced for a few dates for Raw shows.
Yay!
Including the No Mercy pay-per-view, which will be in Los Angeles on September 24th.
Well, that's fast.
Apparently, Brock Lesnar is also advertised for this show, but no opponents for anyone have been named yet.
Why would he show up to No Mercy?
I don't know. But his opponent could be a match we've been wanting to see.
Who?
Could be against Samoa Joe.
Oh, Cena and Joe?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Cena and Joe were actually booked for a live show August 27th. Hey, that's my birthday. And
hey, what?
Hey, what? Send me gifts. What?
Hey, that's my birthday.
Yeah. They're booked for a house show in Mississippi, August 27th.
Well, obviously, don't do that. Save it for the pay-per-view.
Obviously. Well, no, they always test out feuds in house shows. Yeah.
But he's leaving, so that's obviously not true.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah. Also, so with the whole John Jones calling out Lesnar at the end of UFC 214, it seems very likely that Brock will be heading back to UFC when his contract expires.
Uh-huh.
And his contract expires after WrestleMania. So he could be doing that fight shortly after. Although, really, it didn't stop him in the past for fighting. You could always,
Wow, like, his contract's up. Like, he might actually be leaving.
Yeah.
Yay! Ding dong.
I mean, I'd much rather see him in the UFC,
Yeah, I'd rather see him do anything else than hold the WWE title hostage.
You mean the Universal title hostage?
Yes, sorry.
It's the Universal title.
The Universal.
The red one?
Yeah.
The Twizzler?
The Twizzler.
No, it is more of a fruit roll-up.
Fruit roll-up title.
It really is. Hey, don't throw cards at me. I give you these cards and you fling them at me? And
Calm down, Letterman.
And then, of course, I suck.
What is Letterman?
Yeah. Remember Letterman used to flick the cards at the camera? Anyway, I got two more rumors.
Okay, two more.
You have any more?
No, go.
Joe?
Two more.
Joe, you got anything?
No.
Hell no. Okay, so WWE planning another superstar shakeup.
Oh, God.
Apparently, there's rumors that there could be more shakeups following SummerSlam.
Fuck off.
There's also been talk about sending one or more superstars from the main roster and demoting them down to NXT.
Right. Yeah.
The moves from the main roster NXT would be for talents that were major stars in NXT that Vince McMahon is simply not going to push on Raw or SmackDown, even if they are over, or talents who are doing nothing on the main roster.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, so remember a few years ago they moved Cesaro down to NXT and he had that great feud with Sami Zayn? and then they moved him back. And
right. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it could be beneficial. It could help people reinvent themselves, actually get to have a good match. But if they're just moving guys that they've moved up to the main roster back down to NXT, then it's pointless. You might as well future endeavor them.
Future endeavor them?
Yeah. We wish you the best on your future endeavors. Now, don't let the door hit you in the ass.
Right.
Yep.
So also, I think we can all rejoice here. Great Khali, his surprise appearance seems like it was a one-time thing.
Yeah.
Even though he's
well, so last year I said that they moved him to the current superstar section on the website last week.
Last week.
Well, now he's moved back to the alumni section.
Now he's back in alumni. And he's
couldn't get a contract.
He's not advertised.
Maybe
for
there
any
was
events.
Maybe there was something lost in translation.
His knee? Maybe they realized, oh wait, this guy can't walk anymore. Okay. Yeah. So, bye-bye.
Is that all for rumors?
That's all I got for rumors.
All right. Well, Joe, you got some trivia over there in South Carolina?
Don't I ever.
So you don't?
No.
Gentlemen, I'm looking for the only superstar in history to go to a SummerSlam and have the opening match, or be in the opening match, and in the final match.
Bret Hart?
Dun dun. No. Who would that be?
Oh, I don't know.
No, Hogan wouldn't be in the first match.
Well, I was okay. Let's see. Orton?
No.
Because I was thinking maybe like it's someone who cashed in.
It was a cash-in.
Okay, so it was...
This person also was the only person to ever win a Royal Rumble and a Money in the Bank in the same year.
Edge?
No.
Okay.
Win Money in the Bank and cash in the same year?
No, win a Rumble.
No.
Oh, win a Rumble.
And Money in the Bank in the same year.
What's cashed in at the end of SummerSlam?
The first and last match at SummerSlam.
Sheamus.
No, Sheamus didn't cash in at SummerSlam, did he? No.
Nope.
No, it wasn't SummerSlam. It was
Ooh, I stumped the boys.
It was a cash in at the end of SummerSlam.
Yep.
Oh, Del Rio?
Del Rio!
The page beating, cocaine snort.
Jesus.
Biggest piece of shit there is.
Who did he fight in his first match?
He was in like a 6-man tag that meant nothing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then he cashed in on CM Punk, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
After Kevin Nash
came out to beat him up for no reason at all.
For no reason.
Who was it? Someone there was a picture. It's like, oh, Kevin Nash came out and beat up CM Punk. Someone's like, lol, I thought he was dead. It's like someone's sister. I think a wrestler's sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right. That was a good one.
Fun stuff.
That's a good one.
So our buddy Adam Wilson made another song with some of our clips. You guys want to hear it?
Oh, God,
Yay!
yes.
All right. I'm going to mute our mics so that our laughter doesn't go, over everything. So here we go. Yeah. Let's get to some breaking news.
I know that over the last several months, I've lost a lot of things, and one of them has been my smile. And I know it doesn't mean a whole lot to everybody else, but it means a lot to me. So I have to go back and fix myself and take care of myself. And I have to go back and I have to find my smile, because somewhere along the line, I lost it.
Like I said, I'm here to stay, make a good lucha thing. God damn it!
I mean, Cena has 16 title reigns. So are we going, just because
Better
he has
champion.
the most title reigns?
You got to consider him as champion, whatever that was. But no, you don't give it to him because he has more, though.
No,
I'll give you
Kurt
that.
then.
All right. Kurt fucking Angle. Okay, got it. Let's see. Steve Austin.
But you know and I know that you only
Bane, his wife.
We went right to the wife.
And then he comes, hey, Randy, I'm still here.
Hey, Randy Balor.
I'm still here, Randy Balor.
Hey, Finn Randy.
I haven't forgotten about you. I just had more important shit.
Like rebuilding my house because of Randy.
And fighting Seth Rollins for 1 month.
If you actually believe in your mind, if you actually think that I was just the right guy at the right place at the right time, well then you're a bigger delusional bastard than I thought you were, McMahon.
I guess Vince was at production. He's like, oh, everyone thinks it's going to be Chad Gable, damn it.
Yeah.
Well, I know what we can do. Hey, who get the other one? I don't care, damn it. I'm Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Do what I want.
Where's Hornswoggle?
Yeah.
So next up, we go backstage, and it's Titus Worldwide. Who's your number 2, then?
This is my number 2.
You're really pushing this on him. Why don't you just
really?
back off, Andrew?
Know.
Yeah.
Hey, back off, bully.
Okay.
Bully Ray Pisano.
Maria's up there, probably.
Huh? Maria?
Maria and then Trish.
Oh.
Top 3.
That's stupid.
I'll take
Eric, I'm just
Good
as
night.
frustrated. I'm just as frustrated with this. Come on.
Yes. The brackets.
Oh, Jesus.
Remember the bracket, Eric?
Hey, remember the brackets? Did we lose Joe?
No.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if it was still the thing or not.
Oh,
yeah. That was good. I like the sad music, and it starts with Sean.
Yeah.
I lost my smile, but what I really mean is I don't want to drop this title to Brett.
Yeah.
Oh, Sean, you're the greatest, but you are such a schmuck.
Right.
What I dig.
Thank you, Adam. That was good.
Yeah, that was good. Adam also said he's going to make one for NXT.
Oh, boy.
For the NXT recap.
Oh,
so
Jesus.
That'll be interesting.
Oh, there'll be so much freaking Josh stuff
So
on
much
there.
trolling.
Oh, boy.
All right, so
Trolling.
Let's get to before we get to fan questions, we have a couple of new reviews, so let's get to it. The first one is from Chi-City Rockstar. Hilarious podcast full of great impressions, very smart recaps by real fans. Eric, Joe, Andrew, and Josh keep me thoroughly entertained as I work the overnight shift. Thanks for the laughs and new terms like #transfacial.
Yeah.
So there's one person that might buy a transfacial shirt.
Yeah.
Broken Indiana. Do you know why this podcast deserves a 5-star review? Because Joe's got a glass jaw.
Aww.
Love you
I'm
guys.
okay with that.
Love you guys, including Josh. Keep up the good work. #push glass jaw. So there you go. 2 5-star reviews. So now into fan questions. This is kind of
glass jaw.
Yeah. This is kind of more of a brag by Alex Gonzalez. He said, so I was close because back in April, he tweeted at us, over under 51% we see Nakamura versus Jinder Mahal for the WWE Championship this year.
What?
I was like, wow. Good call there. How did you call something that terrible?
You need to gamble stuff.
Yeah,
dude.
seriously. Yeah. Jason Deerham, should they give Maria and Mike Kanellis' entrance song greatest, love I've ever known to Jason Jordan and Kurt Angle accompanying him to the ring? It's better than Jordan's song he has now.
Yeah, it probably would be.
Yep.
Let's see. Flats Daniel, who has more main roster success, Asuka or Bobby Roode? That's a toughie. That is a toughie. They're both undefeated right now.
Yeah.
Who has more what?
Main roster success.
Oh, Bobby Roode.
Yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. El Juano, when do you think The Undertaker should have retired? Oh, a question that we'll never stop answering.
Like 4 WrestleManias ago?
When he lost to Brock.
Yeah.
Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Pass the torch already.
Adam Wilson, do you think he never should have lost twice at WrestleMania? So stupid. Adam Wilson, do you think another company will rise up and challenge WWE to produce better shows like WCW did by causing the Attitude Era? Oh, Adam Wilson, the one that we just did the song. that did the song.
I would
us.
say no.
Yeah, I don't think so.
If they ever go, so I don't want to go back to rumors, but there's a rumor that WWE is going to like CBS Online in 2019.
Yeah.
So that means it won't be on TV anymore.
Right.
Although by 2019, we're probably going to be all internet.
Well, I went off on this on the NXT recap because, like, what the fuck do I have a 60-inch television for if I'm not going to watch TV on it?
Yeah.
No, you will. You'll watch TV, but through through the internet.
Oh, through the apps that freeze on me, like the network.
Yeah,
oh.
That's exactly right.
Why don't we wait till that's perfected? Till streaming is perfected. Until we
2019.
Oh, okay. 2019, is that it?
I guess. That's 2 more years of technology.
I guess.
Yeah, we should have it figured out by then.
The network still fucks up on me, but all right. Clark Kent, fuck, marry, kill, Alexa Bliss, Trish Stratus, Stacy Keibler.
Oh, okay. We finally have a good one.
Yeah.
It's been like a year since we've had a good one of these.
Oh, wait, I mean Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, and Brock Lesnar.
There you go. There you go. Alexa Bliss. God, Trish Stratus is getting murdered.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, poor thing. Yeah, I banged Bliss and I married Stacy.
I would flip those. I would marry Alexa and F Stacy.
How dare you?
Because Stacy's older now. You know, she's.
Yeah.
Let's go with the prime.
I would. I would marry Alexa. I would fuck Trish.
And you'd kill Stacy.
Kill Stacy.
Yeah. Because you're still upset about the brand.
Because I don't want Clooney's sloppy seconds.
See, I kind of feel like that too. I kind of get that too. I also don't want Clooney's.
Or A-Rod's. Oh, God, A-Rod's.
No, that's Tori Wilson.
Oh, Tori. Oh, God.
Yeah. Whew. Who is A-Rod? A-Rod's with J-Lo now.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
That guy. Why does he get everybody?
Yes.
Yes.
Because he's super handsome.
He is?
Not really.
Yes. Oh, come on.
He's got big lips. Women like that.
He's got them.
He does have big lips.
He's got them DSLs.
He's got them
DSLs.
Wait, he's got them VSLs, right? Or
yeah,
VLLs.
You don't.
The China licking lips.
Yes.
I don't know.
You ruined it.
I did. Yeah.
High speed DSL.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Michael Benston, would you say most of the reason why Braun Strowman is over is because he's going against the most hated superstar, Roman Reigns? I definitely say that's part of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's part of it.
I think that's a big part of it.
He beats up the wrestler nobody can fucking stand. Of course he's going to be over.
But he also does a lot of construction. I mean, yeah, he did beat up Kalisto, and we hate Kalisto too.
Construction?
So that does help. He does a lot of destruction. Is what I meant to say.
Construction. Like,
maybe I did say construction.
Like as a 9 to 5?
Hey, Braun didn't sound too bad when he had to cut his promo on Raw.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's like... A big part of it is how you're booked. That's anyone. See, but yeah, he's also doing a good job playing a monster.
It's hard to it's hard for him to do a promo though, because you'll think he's done, and then he'll grab the mic again and be like, "I'm not finished with you."
Microphone.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good job.
And then he eats it.
Well done.
Junebug, exactly how much control do the superstars have over what happens in their matches? So we're not
little to none.
Well, obviously we're not in the business, but from what I've heard, at least, it's that, obviously the writers, a.k.a. Vince, decides, stop that. That's distracting. He's pretending to lift weights.
I was actually lifting it.
It's an 8-pound barbell.
You don't know
Get the fuck out of here. So, the writers or Vince come up with the end. You stop it. It's too distracting. I can't talk. They come up with, Joe has no idea what's going on right now. Neither does anyone listening to the show. No. Anyway, so they come up with the end of the match, but from what I've heard is like, the wrestlers get to decide what happens in the middle of the match, like
they give them the finish, they give them the spots that they want to have.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they fill in the rest.
And then, if you're good and if you're respected enough, like you could also make suggestions like, well, how would we do this? And you just have to get it approved. So it's just like anything else, At least that's as far as I know. Petty McFly, Pushfire Barry, you deserve it out of nowhere, and this is awesome.
You deserve it. Push, you deserve it.
Yeah.
Fire out of nowhere, and Barry, this is awesome.
Agreed.
That's the correct answer.
That's the correct
I'll
answer.
go with that.
Cody Edwards, which WWE superstar would make the best cameo in a Batman movie?
Ooh.
Well, wait, we already saw that. Because Tiny Lister was in The Dark Knight. AKA Zeus. Zeus from No Hold Barred.
He was so good.
So we already know.
Out the window.
Of course.
I would say Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins. It'd be good.
I don't know.
Carl Johnson, will Finn Balor have a singles match, tag match, or have no match at SummerSlam? No, I think we expect him to fight Bray Wyatt.
He's going to have a singles match.
Bray Wyatt. Braxton, Pushfire Barry, Daniel Bryan in-ring return, CM Punk return, or Kenny Omega signing in the WWE?
Push, Punk, Barry, Bryan, Fire Omega. I don't give a fuck about that guy.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that, Eric?
I may bury Omega and fire Bryan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You really don't want to see a Bryan?
Well, no. If they let him come back, they're not gonna let him do anything crazy.
Well, but that's basically what they're saying. Like, just let him wrestle again.
Mm.
But yeah, I'd still prefer Punk over Daniel Bryan.
Me too.
Yeah. Obviously we all.
I think you're thinking of
for sure
Bryan
biggest
over
return
Omega.
of all time if it ever happens.
Yeah.
Do you guys report that like WWE is open for him to return?
Yeah, we didn't talk about
back.
that. Yeah, I mean, I imagine they were.
Whatever that means.
Right.
Yeah.
They're open for everyone to return. We know that.
Right.
Blackout. Hey guys, are you planning on having any more guests on the podcast? I'd really like to see Edge and Christian on, or the NXT announcer you had on. So that was, we've had Alex Darbario on a couple of times. And we're currently working on getting Edge and Christian on the podcast at some point. So.
Oh hell yeah!
Hopefully that'll happen.
Edge and his stack of dimes, he closed the neck.
Right. I know. Jay Bizzle, worst champion, Bob Backlund in the 90s or Jinder Mahal now?
Who what?
Who is the worst champion, Bob Backlund in the 90s or Jinder Mahal now?
Well, Bob Backlund in the 90s was a joke.
Probably.
So that's actually a close call, but I don't know. I say Jinder because they didn't build him up.
Yeah.
You know, at least Bob was a former champion.
Yeah. Jinder was just kind of all of a sudden champion.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like he showed up one day and he's like, hey, I'm the champion. It's like, you are? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Critically forgotten, which would you rather possess? Shawn Michaels wrestling gear from his retirement match? A WrestleMania wrestling ring? I don't know what that is. Maybe means Hall of Fame? Maybe means a Hall of Fame ring?
No, I think he means the ring at WrestleMania.
Geez. Well, that's easy. I'd rather have that. Or he says, 90% control of TNA.
Shawn Michaels ring gear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the ring then the gear.
Yeah. I mean, if it's not about if 90% of control of TNA gets me money, I like money, but but
if
in
90%
terms of
control means I can put myself on the show, then I'll do that.
But no, I mean, I would love to have a fucking WWE a ring? The replica ring from WrestleMania. That'd be pretty.
Yeah,
sweet.
that would be nice.
Put that in my backyard.
Yeah, we could do stuff.
It'd basically be the size of my backyard.
Basically.
Yeah.
With an entrance ramp. I'll take it all. I'll take all the stuff, even the roller coaster from WrestleMania 33.
Yeah.
Brent Landis, Pushfire Barry, Stephanie McMahon becomes Raw GM again. Oh, excuse me. Oh, God. Kaepernick signs with the Jets, you son of a bitch. Or Dean Ambrose leaves WWE.
Pick one.
Fire Dean leaving WWE.
Yeah.
Barry.
Push
Stephanie.
Push Stephanie.
Oh no.
See, I don't Jets enough to know what's
Kaepernick
going on
only
there.
won like a couple games with the Niners last year, so
why would it hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe push Kaepernick. I don't want to see Stephanie. Oh God. I don't want Kaepernick either, but jeez. Oh man. All right. Well, that's all the fan questions we got.
Lose.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, funny thing here.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens tweeted
about Cena.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw this. Read it.
those freaking out over John Cena's rough landing must have missed the fact that he was revealed to be an actual Transformer the day before. That's pretty funny.
That's funny.
Yeah. Oh, Chris Starr asked, with Survivor Series being in Houston, what do you guys want to see in the for the main event? The main event of Survivor Series could be.
I want to see a Survivor Series match for the main event with like all the stars.
Yes.
Well, we did last year.
Like a Raw versus SmackDown.
Like we did last year.
Yeah.
So same thing. Okay.
Yep. Elimination match, all that shit.
You mean you don't want to see like Lesnar Goldberg for 30 seconds?
No.
You guys are stupid.
Yeah.
What a bunch of dumb idiots.
Bunch of fucks. So anyways, make sure you subscribe to our podcast on iTunes and give us a 5-star review. If you don't have an iPhone, you can listen to us on the Podbean app, Google Play, or any other podcast app, pretty much. You can also watch the show at youtube.com/What's Wrong With Wrestling. Check out our official website, what'swrongwithwrestling.com. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Wrong Wrestling. You can also follow me on Twitter at Andrew Pisano. Joe is at Joe Pisano on Instagram. What's your Twitter account? Is it Pisano24?
Sure, that sounds about
Joe
right.
Pisano24, maybe? I don't know. He tweets once every blue moon.
Yeah,
and Eric is at Eric What's Wrong on Twitter, and E is 4Awesome on Instagram.
Yes.
And you could buy one of our t-shirts at prowrestlingtees.com/What's Wrong With Wrestling, only $19.99. We'll put the Bunny Boys one up hopefully this week. And you can also donate to the show at patreon.com/What's Wrong With Wrestling. Do it. That's what you got to do, man. That's what you got to do.
So what are we, 2 weeks away from
2 weeks.
SummerSlam?
2 weeks.
SummerSlam?
2 weeks? Yeah, I guess 2 more weeks of shows.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
I'm Ron Burgundy. Yeah, all right. Well, I guess we'll see you guys next week.
Same podcast time?
Same podcast channel. And Joe will be in studio.
Maybe. I will, Joe Pisano, in studio.
Maybe.
In studio, but still on the phone.
Maybe.
Yeah, we're going to just, make it a regular thing.
There we go. Alrighty then.
Bye, fellas.
See you later.
Bye, Joe.
Don't miss me too much.
Hey, just cut him off and we'll spend like 5 minutes just talking about him.
Okay, cool.
All right.
All right, see you, Joe.
All right, bye, Joe.
Bye.
Bye. So anyways.
Oh, gosh. That freaking guy. Oh, man.
Guys?